Welcome, everybody. My name is Dustin Woods, managing editor of Canada Moto Guide. Everyone here probably knows the Dan Lim, founder of, you have many fans, of the Clutch Society. And so we're just having a casual conversation, talking about why we're all here, talking about the amazing experience that we've created here for everybody. And we also have some surprise questions from the audience for you. So hopefully nothing stumps you. There's some juicy ones in here.
Oh my, oh yeah, boy.
Exactly. So I think some of them are a little bit R-rated as well, so that's going to be exciting.
Great.
Probably due to the beer being poured by Collective Arts inside the booth here.
Woo!
So, why are we here? What are we doing here? Tell us about this. How did it start?
This is happening because of our love and passion for motorcycling. You know, this is, I just wanted to have a venue to show everybody our amazing, inclusive community. Some of the best people I've met is because of the motorcycle. So that's essentially what it's about, right? It's to celebrate our love of motorcycles and everything that comes around with it, you know, including bike builders and lifestyle brands and, you know, the Moto Social and film festival, people like that, and Crooked Clubhouse. So it's all about the betterment of the community.
Absolutely. So this is the first time that this has really happened at the Toronto Motorcycle Show.
Yeah. But
there are similar events around North America that inspired this, in a sense, probably many of them. What are some of those that you've gone to, like Moon Eyes or Roll the Bones or things like that?
Roll the Bones in Montreal, Moon Eyes in Japan, Born Free in California, just this, Freedom Machine, which is another show in Ontario in July, which is one of my favorite shows. All of that happens, unfortunately, in the summertime, and I wanted something that we can do in the winter, you know, while we're all itching to ride. So definitely,
this is definitely helping get over the hump.
Right, guys, like, right? Like we're pretty close. Like we're 6 weeks away. So
there might even be some people who ride in tomorrow. Actually, you know, you never know.
But, yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
7 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah. It's definitely going to happen. And there are people here who we haven't seen in far too long, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the great things about this, typically at motorcycle shows, you show up, you walk around, you look at the booths, you see all the bikes, and then you just leave. But this is an area to congregate. There's a lot of different elements of the community that you've collaborated and curated here. Can you walk us through some of them? So first of all, starting with Fearless, which is a charity that you and Susie, your partner, have spearheaded. Do you want to walk people through that who don't know about it?
Yeah, well, Fearless is a one-night charity art auction that happens once a year. We've done it 3 years in a row. Last year would have been our 4th year. I took a hiatus from it partly because of the show. But we are going to do Fearless 4 this fall in September.
And how much has it raised for Diabetes Canada?
So far, we've raised over $35,000.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, for Diabetes Canada. And there's our Diabetes Canada people there. They've been amazing. If you can go there, donate whatever you want for a bracelet. $5 gets you a T-shirt. Minimum. Come on, let's do it.
Amazing. And so the art, I mean, Dan is an incredibly humble and modest guy, but you'll see his artwork behind the Fearless booth over there, which much of it is actually decorating my own personal home. So, the event is not to be missed. It's become one of the absolute must-visit motorcycle events of the season. So definitely make sure you guys can visit.
Stay tuned. It's going to be in September. We don't have a specific date yet. We're working on that, but it will be in September, fall this year. So yeah, it's going to be great.
For sure. So should we go to an audience-submitted question? Should we do that?
Sure. Well, let me just give a shout out to some of our exhibitors here.
Absolutely.
There's Jason Parker over there. Jason, one of the best builders in North America, I would say. Like, these are some of his beautiful chops. Then you've got Brian there at Moto Bricks. Brian, raise your hand. Amazing cafes and bobbers. Then you got the wild guys there, Johnny from Crooked Clubhouse. Johnny, raise your hands. And then we got our Backroads Coffee guys. Amazing coffee, and they also build motorcycles. I mean, check out some of their bills.
Those are two amazing hobbies. It's like coffee
right?
and motorcycles.
Coffee and motorcycles. Hello.
Things.
Then we've got guys from the Toronto Moto Film Festival going in their 4th year this year. If you haven't been to one of his festivals, you gotta go. Absolutely. Then you got the leaders there, girls, ladies. Those are the raddest. The raddest ladies ever. So if you're interested in riding, you got to go talk to them. Then we got our Stone Cycle, beautiful choppers. They're also builders. Then you got Daryl from Black Powder. Go visit him in his store in Bell Fountain. Yeah, totally great stuff, all made in Canada. Hey, Amanda from Black Widow, if you need some paint jobs done, you got to go check out this lady, right? Moto Revere, I don't know where Andrea is, but they're great. Oh, there she is, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Moto Revere, do-it-yourself garage. They're awesome if you're a new rider, if you want to start wrenching. Those are the people you got to go see. And of course, the Moto Social. If you don't know about them, they're in 21 cities around the world. They bring people together, all with the common love of motorcycles. So check them out as well. And of course, we have our amazing Collective Arts Brewery, which is our beer sponsor. So, yeah.
And when did you start contacting this ragtag group of misfits here that we're hanging out with and having the pleasure of enjoying a Collective Arts beer with?
I would say probably late summer, early fall. Yeah.
Something this would take a ton of time to curate. So hands together for Dan and Susie for creating this whole area and for everybody for coming along. What inspired you to start Fearless? Talk about that a little bit.
Well, the benefit for Fearless is Diabetes Canada. My eldest son, Tristan, has type 1 diabetes. And this was just our way, Susie and my way, to give back to the community and to bring awareness to diabetes and juvenile diabetes. So that's the impetus for doing that.
If you were to ride home one of these custom motorcycles, which one would it be?
It would be that orange thing right there. That's what I would like. Jason, you know that, right?
Name a price, Jason.
Well, as I said in CP24 this morning, that's probably worth more than my house. So, it's, yeah.
How did this all come about in the Toronto show? Why not another place? Why not another city?
Well, the Power Sports Service people that put the show on approached me last year, and they said, we'd like to do something different in Toronto. And they, I guess when they were checking things out and people, they came to me and they said, we'd like you to do something. And I said, on the proviso that I have full creative say in how this show happens, because I want it to be something special that celebrates our community and riding in general, my love and passion for riding. So, yeah.
And it's amazing how your passions combine, much like my own, and everybody here. It seems like the unifying force here is the love of motorcycles, but it's also coffee and photography and
the people,
films and all that. Yeah. It's the unifying force as well of it brings us all together as part of a community, which is amazing. So thank you for doing that.
My pleasure.
What was your favorite event of 2019?
Freedom Machine for sure. Yeah. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is another one of my favorite, which is a charity ride that to advocate for men's mental health and prostate cancer. So those are the two that come to mind for sure.
Amazing. Yeah. So is there anything else you can tell us about Fearless, dates this year that we can put on our calendar, anything to tease the event?
It'll be September. We're just working on the venue right now, so just stay tuned, man. I think it's going to be great. The photography is going to be at another level, so I'm setting a high bar.
Amazing, man. Looking forward to it. And also, we have a special guest joining us tomorrow. Who is that going to be?
Walt Siegel, who is the builder of the 3 Ducatis up front. They're going to be. He's going to be here tomorrow afternoon.
And how can people follow you and all of the amazing art that you create?
I'm on Instagram as @theMotoFoto, MOTOFOTO, and Dan Lim Photo on my website.
Is there anything else that you want to tell us about Clutch Society, or should we let people enjoy the motorcycles and all the amazing areas you've created?
Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming and chilling out and enjoying the vibe, and talk to the builders, talk to the vendors, get to know what our community is about, and that's essentially what it is.
Amazing. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We'll let you get back to it. Have yourselves a great night. I'm Dustin Woods, Canada Moto Guide.
Thanks,
you very
Dustin.
much.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, buddy.